Kano State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Haruna Isa-Dederi says the certified copy of Appeal Court's judgment on Kano State governorship election has affirmed the victory of Abba Kabiru Yusuf as duly elected Governor of Kano State. Isa-Dederi made the disclosure while addressing a news conference on Tuesday night. And he said in a fresh revelation, as indicated in the written judgment, the Court of Appeal set aside the judgment of the Kano Election Petition Tribunal for lacking in merit. The three-member panel of the Appeal Court on Friday, the 17th of November 2023, had dismissed the appeal filed by Governor Yusuf on the basis of his membership status. The Appellate Court subsequently affirmed Nasiru Gawuna of the All Progressives Congress (APC) as winner of March 25, 2023 election in Kano State. Andriod, however, said that page 67 of the certified copy of the judgment clearly indicated that the tribunal's ruling that sacked Governor Yusuf was set aside. And Daily Trust Judiciary correspondent John Chooks, who gave us an insight on Kano's CTC judgment's controversy. Take a listen.
The certified true copies of a court's decision are usually copies that have been endorsed. That's after, usually when cases are brought before the court goes through the argument of both sides, which will include applications, motions, and processes. And then the court also looks at the adumbration. So during the adumbration process, the parties are arguing. They're actually canvassing their points. And the court will also take note of those points. So in arriving at decisions, the court will combine what we have filed and the line of the canvass, the argument, and combine it to arrive at this decision based on the facts. And usually the court may read out a portion of his decision and then ask the parties to apply for certified true copies. Those certified true copies, by law, they are supposed to be made available within 7 days after the judgment. And in the process, nowadays it's faster, but I think 7 days is a required time in law. So within that period, the court passes on its judgment to the administrative department, the secretariat. They will type it, they will bring it to the judge or the justices. They will go through it, and if there are corrections, usually that within that process that corrections are made before they are then certified. By certifying is that you are signing, cross-signing, and stamping on the relevant pages, and then endorsed, signed, and then handed over to the parties upon payment of the prescribed certification fees. That becomes authentic document that can be utilized for purposes of enforcement or for purposes of appeal if any of the parties affected are not satisfied. So I do believe that in the instant case, the Kano State governorship election, these were the processes that took place. The parties filed all the documentations, the motions, applications, and raised issues that were also counter-argued and counter-filed against. And at the end of the day, the court having listened to both sides and studied their arguments and their submissions, the court then made a determination. Now, most of the times, the certified true copies are the true representation of what the judges say. In most instances, that should be the true representation of what the judges intended to achieve in their decision.